rehearsal.
Look at the way I'm starting. Oh my god.
Drama and skit competition. So it's always drama before actual drama and skit happens. Okay, so you've already seen the real drama, things which went behind. Okay, the projector coming down, us setting it up. Right? So that's the real drama. So now we have this with us. We are pleased to have Madam Professor Dariman Karnambu, Head of Education Department. Ma'am, give a round of applause for this. Then we have Professor Doris Prasad from the Khasi Department. And we have Sir Pustar Fortune from the Mass Media Department, who is also a great assistant on our right.
Especially the judges. This skit is brought to you by the English department. College. Yes, let's get back to that. Today, we are going to showcase scenes from real-life experiences happening inside our classrooms, or we might have exaggerated a little bit, but you really should tune in to find out how our final year semesters are doing. Well, presenting to you a normal day in a classroom in our university.
Okay everyone, let's continue with the lecture. Today I'm going to give you a brief note on Matthew Arnold. So Matthew Arnold was the father of Thomas, was the son, excuse me sir. May I come in? Yes please, come in. Why are you late?
Sir, I was stuck in a traffic jam.
Where do you stay?
Stephen Hall.
Where do you stay? She has got a while in the front. Sit down. Oh yes. And please, take out your cap.
It has been evident that Sir Mac has been sometimes blind because sometimes he sees caps on heads of people who do not wear caps. It is more embarrassing who's always late.
Okay everyone, let's just continue the lecture. So Matthew Arnold was the son of Thomas Arnold, an English schoolmaster, and he was born in 1822 in Vienna. Please answer this question. Who was the father of Matthew Arnold?
Matthew Arnold.
What do you mean Matthew Arnold?
Matthew Arnold.
Please, keep quiet. Matthew Arnold is the father of Matthew Arnold? Please, if you're going to give a wrong answer, think wisely. Okay? Okay, so let's continue. And with that, I'm going to give a very brief. Okay, everyone, we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.
Hey, run along with the bit. Okay.
The lunch break has always been the highlight of every college day for the past years, and I don't think it ever stopped. Shawnee brings the best lunches, and she is never ready to share it with everyone else. What we are about to witness is some chaotic lunch break scene. Guys, are you enjoying the lunch?
Yo, man. So, come on. What do we have here? Hey, yo, guys, we have food here. Come on, come on. This looks yummy.
Oh my goodness, this is the best food that I've ever eaten.
Grumpy.
I know. My mom always brings the best food. Agreed? So you guys, be good to me, okay? Or I'm not giving you guys food again ever.
Guys, do you realize that our exams are starting in a week? Have you guys studied at all? I haven't read anything at all.
Shh. Why do you have to ruin it? Why do you have to ruin the food?
I'm just saying.
Come on, just read the exam. Just like, don't even read it, because the more you read, the more you forget. So, better not read it so that you won't forget none. Alright? Is that right? Yeah, you only live once.
Seriously.
I know, right?
And guys, were you listening to this as well? So much? Nah, I was just sleeping. I was only thinking about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's trial. Stop it!
That's how I do. Watching their trial on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, I love watching them until I get daily love messages like, dating that I can go over. Because of
Let's just enjoy the lunch, guys. It's almost over. Eat it, hurry up. Let's go. Don't drink soon. Just like that, the lunch break was over. They all went back and attended 3 classes, and their head of department had announced to them later that day that they were relieved from their classes for an entire week to prepare for their upcoming final semester exam that was to be held, and they all went home. We do not know how they have all prepared, but the day of the exam has finally arrived. Everyone gathers around the hall and talks about how unprepared they are for the exam.
Yo, guys, what's up? How's the preparation for the exams?
anything like that.
It was so bad. I don't know what I was doing, what I was studying. I was so clueless.
All good.
Don't say that, but and I didn't even get the time to study. I was busy whole day and whole night.
I just need more sleep.
You stop concentrating on TikToks all the way. Study on, will you? Okay. The exam bell rings and the exam starts.
Okay, everyone sit down. Let's begin the exam. I hope you all prepared.
No, sir.
Yes.
Take these and pass around. Pass around. Okay, so I hope. Where did you come from? I was right here. Okay, never mind. Speak on that. Okay, everyone, your exam starts now. Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Come on.
Keep yelling.
And that, my friends, was how the 45 minutes exam went past.
Okay, everyone, time to submit your scripts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're done.
You better give us full marks, sir.
Depends on what you wrote.
And that's okay.
You'll be fine.
Give me.
Okay, everyone, have a good break.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I know, right? Last exam, the worst paper ever.
Guys, how's the paper? Beautiful, wasn't it? It was beautiful.
So guys, I was thinking, soon we'll be in our own ways. How about we get together again for a reunion? Yeah?
I'm tired of watching only people's faces.
Yeah?
Guys, come on.
We should all be there, I guess. I mean, I agree with it.
Yeah, few minutes later, you fly
Come
across
on.
the country. Get back here for once. Come on. We can do this, guys.
Okay, we'll be here. After 15 years, when you're like stable,
You bet, you bet. Yep, you bet.
Alright, guys. See you then.
I'll see you then.
See you.
Right?
Reunion.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Take care.
And just like that, the class of 1999 separated and went their own ways. Years subsequently passed by, and Rishi Raj rung up Charlene. Hello, who is this?
Hey, Charlie, it's me, Rishi.
Hi, Rishi. What's going on? What's wrong?
I'm gonna right to the chase. So, you remember the time when I proposed for a reunion?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hosting it real soon, you know?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll see all the guys. Sure, let's go. But Rishi, don't be late again, please.
Well, fair point.
And just like that, our reunion was planned with what chaos, how many calls were made, or how much convincing went through, we certainly do not want to find out. Soon, the day of the reunion dawned.
Hey, Shah. How are you?
Good?
How you been?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
like very old now. 1 million subscribers ahead.
I know, thank you.
How did you get there?
I mean, you know, I know people. Oh, how are you?
How? Where's everyone else? Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. Again, how did you get on the list? Oh my gosh, hi! Hi guys! Oh my Where's Rishi? Rishi!
Always late. Come on. Come on, guys. Reunion without any drinks? Where are the drinks? No. As expected from you, dude. As expected.
Here they are, all grown up. I have to admit, I am kind of so freaking proud of each and every one of them. You know what? I thought they were all going to be hopeless and, just walking around streets and doing nothing at all. But, each year, he became a YouTuber with more than 1 million followers. Good for him. And my dear Shani, a librarian, can you all believe that? She was always the loudest in class, but now she's working the quietest job. And oh guys, we have a plot twist. Remember Anna, the bookworm, decided she's had enough and she became a fashionista. She owned a clothing brand, whose name I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you all, but I can assure you it's doing absolutely well. And Arnold, he is a teacher now, and I heard he still thinks Matthew Arnold's father is Matthew Arnold. Wait, did I read that right? Huh, interesting. Oh, what is that delicious, yummy smell? That smell is none other than our sweet Kama, who is now a professional baker. Guys, prepare yourself for this. Solution is a hacker. Big deal. All those gossiping and storing information in her brain did her good. Guys, I heard she's working for the CIA. And this Vishraj is still looking for a job. He deserves an award for being probably the only guy in this world to successfully be late for 20 interviews. He'll be applying to another company next SBI employee. Remember Swami, the one who always dozes off? Yeah, her. She finally got herself the perfect job. And as you all can see, Reba is now an influencer on Instagram and she gets collaborations and sponsorships and she's rich AF. Also Reba, I sent you a follow request on Instagram, so if you could, approve and follow me back, that would be cool. And oh, how could I forget Ajay so man? He's been MIA ever since our graduation, but don't tell this to anyone. And I have a feeling he's a big thing in the black market.
Yo guys, how you been?
I'm just hungry and
There you go. Yo, how's your life as an influencer?
I've been busy traveling to my home. I have so many collabs.
Just your phone, not places? Why? You're so broke.
I wonder if you all are wondering along with me how those naughty students who did not care one bit about their studies, their futures and college all ended. With decent occupations, I got so curious, you guys, and that is how I started to realize what actually happened. What we saw in this stage was just one part of themselves they allowed us to see. When they all went home after college, they all focused on what they wanted to do and worked hard in silence, and nobody had to know what they were up to. They made sure to have fun, make memories, enjoy their college life, but they never failed to keep in mind what their real goal in life was. And everyone would love to be a government employee, but it is not just government jobs we should hunt for. We are all gifted with so many talents, and it is high time we know how to utilize them for our own benefit. Let us all realize we can all be our own bosses and earn digits of hundreds, thousands, and more. Let us all listen to ourselves and our hearts and inculcate the courage to pursue it. So you see, dear friends, this applies to all of us. We are all college students, and just because we have fun or our friends have fun, we just go with the flow and worry about fitting in and enjoying life. Am I right? We are no longer forced to study, and we take that as freedom, and we tend to flap our wings too high that, we tend to head to the wrong direction. If we are interested in books or study, let us all find our tribe and be brave enough to explore our own skills. Let us not lose our end goals and perspectives in life, and also have fun and make lots of memories, so that we can all be proud of who we have become when we see each other again. Let our successes speak for itself. As the great Mark once said, life is no riddle. Get up and change it yourself.
Thank you, everybody.
Entitled The Miracle Is You. This is an original, fictional story inspired by true events. So sit back, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. Once upon a time, in an alternate universe, people have a crimson mark on the cheek when they are happy, and a violet mark when they are sad. And as the legend goes, no one can make these sad people happy again, except for special individuals, one with two crimson or happy marks on their cheek. There is a myth that such individuals can never themselves be sad, for they are but happiness incarnate. In such a world, there does exist a special young lad named Kai, who had two such happy marks. Let us go on a little journey with Kai, shall we?
The audience, please keep quiet.
Rachel, Kai's friend, a young, beautiful, and dignified girl, who on a quest to search for love, has lost herself instead.
Rachel? Rach? Hey, why are you crying? Oh, come on. Is this about Ryan again? You've been so obsessed with him lately. What did he say to you? Come on, get it out.
But that's just when I confessed. But then he screamed and started shouting curses at me, and before I knew it, a huge crowd of students were already watching. He called me fat and ugly in front of everyone and said he wouldn't date me even if I had less surgery. Am I fat?
No, you're not fat. Just let him shut the time, okay? He is the one who is brain surgery.
Maybe it's right. I shouldn't have listened to him in the first place.
Poor thing, where have you lost yourself? Loving someone is not a sin. But your fault is that you never stood up for yourself when he said all those awful things about you. Rachel, you're not a problem that needs to be fixed, and you need to realize that. If this love was real, you would not have to change anything about yourself to get his attention. And you're so beautiful. You're not ugly or you're not fat at all. But even so what? There's nothing more beautiful than a woman who is unafraid to be herself.
I've been hating myself for a half of that time.
You got that one right. And trust me, when you stop, you'll feel so good. Remember, sexy is a mindset, not a waist size, and definitely not a face.
They're right. I'm Rachel Robbins, and I am beautiful.
Okay, I will tell you otherwise. Crazy motivator. Motivator, maybe not. Crazy, definitely.
Fixers never fix themselves, and lovers never love themselves. The question is simply, why not? Mr. Wilson, Guy's teacher, the ones we consider as fountains of knowledge, sometimes run out of answers too.
Hey, Mr. Wilson, I brought these assignments. Mr. Wilson?
This guy.
Are you okay, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, guy.
Are you sure, Mr. Wilson? You are right in the colors saying otherwise. You've always been more like a friend to us than a teacher, and you've always encouraged us to open up about ourselves. I just hope you understand that you can do the same with us. I mean, I may not be able to help much, but I'm always here to listen.
Audience, please,
Right,
keep
right.
quiet. The judge is kind of here.
Let's just have a lot of things going on in my life. Things I cannot discuss with you. But what I can tell you is that even as a teacher and as a pedagogue, I have a lot of troubling questions that have been bugging me before. Yet I have an answer to even one of them. The only answers I have is nothing.
Silence is your answer. Well, I don't know much, but this much I can say that maybe sometimes the only answer we need is silence. Just sit and listen. Because sometimes in all this chaos in our mind, we just can't hear someone or something answering us. Sometimes the answer is right in front of us, but we have this perception of how the answer should look like, or how we want it to look like. And so if it is right there in front of us, we can't see it, because it's not how we thought it would be. I hope that helps us to listen. Have a great evening, Mr. Wilson.
Thanks, guy.
We're all just figuring things out. Then rightfully so. It's okay to not know everything. It's okay to seek help, to even learn from someone you once taught. Scene 3. Mr. Paulo Ignacio, Guy's father. A rich man who lavishes his only son with all the riches he has, but when push comes to shove, he ran away from all his responsibilities. We've all heard of the story of the prodigal son. How about one of the prodigal father?
Dad? How have you been? Cut to the chase, Dad. You never cared. Why are you here and how did you find me? Come on, Dad. After everything that's happening, you still play pretend?
When did you move here?
About 3 weeks ago. You never answered my question. How did you find me?
After you left the house years ago, but when we found the letter you left behind, and he contacted me. After I said you were since I know it. So recently, I hired a private investigator to find your whereabouts. I just needed to do the same.
You hired a private investigator to spy on me? Why do you care so much about me now? No! Even when Mom was sick, you were not there. And even when she died, you left us all alone. I needed someone to be there. You left me. And I know it must have been confusing and hard for you, but so is it for me. You just ran away.
I know. I've made a huge mistake. But I understand if you don't forgive me after everything I have. But I just wish you would give me another chance to fix what I destroyed. Because you will always on my mind. I love you, Kai. You don't need me at all. But I do. I need you, Kai. I need you to just please. I love you, son.
It's simply never too late to do the right thing. Scene 4. Mrs. Cricket, Guy's landlady, at his newly rented house. Are villains just born evil, or do they have a story?
Hey Guy! Even elephants don't use as much water as you do. Why do you have to use so much water? Now what am I supposed to do?
It's not always my fault, Mrs. Cricket.
Yes it is. You're always so careless. At this rate, I'll have to take more rent from you. And when are you planning to pay this month's rent?
It's not even month end yet. Why are you so greedy and stingy?
Oh, don't you dare talk back to me like that, boy. You're always so lavishly spending everything. You're probably the one who killed Mrs. Duke's cat. Now, what a sad story.
What? That's not even true! Dear Mrs. Cricket, I'm so sorry about earlier. Here's this month's rent. And I've also brought some cakes for you. I thought you might like to have them with tea.
What are you scheming now, boy?
I'm not scheming. I haven't seen you smiling ever since I came. Are you okay, Mrs. Cricket?
It's been years since someone asked me that question.
What was that?
A few years ago, my husband passed away due to Parkinson's disease. A few months later, my son also died in an accident. I was going through a pretty dark time, and throughout all that time, our then friend Ben, he would always come to visit me, and he never let me feel lonely. But Ben also had to leave. And since then, life has been pretty cruel to this old woman. Why am I even telling you this?
Maybe destiny realized that I needed someone to call my mother. Someone to love me more than anything else. And that maybe you needed a son who could hug all of your tiredness and all of your wrinkles away. Say, Mrs. Wrigley, I'm also like your son, right?
Of course. Here. Now come inside, let's have some tea together.
Sometimes the best thing you can do by the people he loved and helped. He had friends and family around him as well. But alas, myths are but so called because they are not true. Guy was still somehow depressed, sad, confused, scared many a times. He was suffering inside and alone, and with that his powers started failing. Then one day,
What's happening to me? My heart. They're both gone. Maybe Rachel can help. Rachel. Hello? Hello? Mrs. Wilson. Mr. Wilson's message. Maybe Mrs. Cricket. Hello? Mrs. Cricket? Mrs.
It's Mrs. Cricket, please leave a message.
My dad will be there. Dad!
Oh, hey son, I'm in meeting right now. Call you later. Bye 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 bye.
Dad, wait! After all those years, all the people that helped, and I'm still alone. I miss you, Mom. Are you listening to me? Answer me! Please, God, send me a miracle.
God wanted you to kill himself. Scene 6. Upon reaching the room, however, he saw one girl. Who was she?
You. Who are you? You've been stalking me all this time, right?
I wasn't stalking you. We are but two sides of the same coin. I'm just like you. They will not allow us to be far from one another.
What do you mean I was stalking you? Who do you mean your gift is the same as I can feel the colors. Unlike me, you can't do that.
And can you read them now? How will I ever appreciate the beauty of colors when all my life I've been bred by darkness? It has led me to a path of goodness, one from which the light has gone astray.
How?
What has the world given us, Sky?
Miseries.
And what has we taken from the world?
Diseases.
The world is cruel, Guy, but it doesn't mean we have to be cruel too. Unlike you, I wasn't born with this gift. This power came to life from sheer hatred and out of pure love. Hatred for my father who killed my mother, and love of my mother who protected me with her life. Well, they're both long gone now, but you're still here. You don't have to do this.
What did you say your name was again?
I am a miracle.
You sure do very fast. But Miracle, what have I, user, only one more? My gift is gone. And nobody sees me.
You're not alone, Guy. Look. The miracle is not some magic that you've got. The miracle is you, not some gift, just you.
Sorry, son, for the pain.
You came. All of you.
We have to be beautiful.
You taught me forgiveness and compassion for our Father. You taught me how to find an answer as a teacher.
You taught me how to be a good man for a stranger. For a miracle.
My gift. It's back.
No, Guy. Open your eyes. What do you see?
I see me. All of me. Sometimes, even the brightest people need a little bit of help to be back on the right path. Sometimes, even those people who take the path of the light and help others through their light, they need some light too, so that they burn brighter. Sometimes, all we need is a little miracle.
And sometimes the miracle is you.
The miracle is here.
Beautiful message about literal children, everybody. Now we have Holy Mass from the Mass Media Department. And right after we have Krishna Leela.
where we, filled with love, laughter, joy, wisdom, and knowledge, we have it all. We believe in equal society, where the snake, sparrow, dove, and swan all have lived in harmony. You too! Come here! Bow down! Can't you see? This is a land of priests and civilized. There are certain code of conduct that one should follow. They are children from Orthodox family that might feel uncomfortable seeing you. This is a prestige land. You try to behave like them. My dear favorite.
My dear Speaks, you should learn how to dress properly because the way you dress speaks a lot about your character and the place you're from.
But that doesn't define who we are. And wasn't he just preaching about equality? Oh,
I think it does, sister. Have you seen the swans with their white feathers? You said white? Yes, they're so magnificent. Here.
you.
Swan, wait.
Professor Egan? Professor?
My dear Come, let me take you to flank me.
Are you okay? Did he touch you? I saw him. Are you okay? Eagle, he just... Did he touch you?
It was all my fault. It's all because my costume, my feathers.
No! How is your feathers? Your fault. They are what make who you are. You don't have to change a bit. We are fine just the way how we are. We can be who we want. It's the way that he gazed at you that was wrong. He was a teacher. You were a student. He should have known his boundary. And we shall fight for what is right. Let us go and fight back. We still have.
I cannot. You have no idea how hard I work. Look me here.
That is why we should fight. What's the commotion?
Professor Egan, he touched me in a wrong way and it didn't feel right.
Lie!
No!
Professor Eagle would never do that.
And Ethan, you should stay away from snakes.
I told him he would never trust me. He would never.
But what is wrong is wrong. And what is right is right. And we should fight for what is right.
Sister, do you even know what you're doing?
Yes! Fighting for what is right and what is rotten in this holy land.
At this point, you'll get killed.
No! And you, what is wrong? Blending in with the swans. You are a snakehead. You are my brother.
I don't want to be stuck on that rotten land again.
But we were happy. We were just fine and happy being who ourselves. And here, Philip, nothing but rotten to. Do you even know what is going on here?
If I have to blend in to survive, and if I have to change myself, I'll change.
Then you can change, but I will no longer be your sister. Godfather, I have come and talk and speak to you about what you began. It is nothing but rotten to its core. It is more disgusting and filthy than I would have seen in the swamp. You should have seen the way that Behead has to go through. Tell him, it's fine, I shall be by your side. Tell him.
I was touched. Egan,
Told you, and I warned you. That I am the highest authority.
Go on there with the shovel.
I warned you. And now you will face the same consequences
I
as
am
others.
tired of sitting.
prophecy of the heavens that tell me your blood will be the reason for mine.
Oh, brother Skits, don't you understand? Where is the grief that I receive? Don't you understand? The grief of a mother to see the death of her own child. No, brother, no, no, no.
I hope the heavens are listening.
Fast, as time always does. Devaki and Vasudev were unaware that Devaki's womb would be the bearer of the Supreme Being, the Almighty Krishna.
Is this really our child? How exceptional.
Look at his eyes. How deep.
His color is exceptional.
We will call him Krishna, the all-attractive.
I cannot let God's clear finger on him again. Oh, please, something.
Just wait. I promise you, you will be safe with me. I will take him to Gokul, where Nanda and Yashoda will take care of all this. new friend. I've never seen her before. Radha, what a beautiful name. I am Krishna.
Krishna. The Krishna Gopis never kind of talking about.
I assume.
I've heard all your stories. The famous one. Anyway, we have to hurry home, Gopi. See you around, Krishna.
So it's you, huh? I cannot wait to hold you in my hands and crush you like all your dead brothers.
You fool! It's an illusion that makes you think that you have invited me here. I have come here because no repentance would make up for the lives that you took.
Repentance? I seek no mercy.
This is for Timothy and Brother Vasudev. This is for the brothers that you have taught. This is for the destruction of all the people from Gokul, Mathura and Vrindavan. All gods. This is the end and the end of evil.
The greatest king of Dwarka, as the universe conspired, Sudama, Krishna's childhood friend, visited his kingdom to seek financial aid for his condition.
But they say to come to my empty hands, in place of my old friend. What shall I tell him when they see my daughter clothes and my gold? Will he even recognize me now as the king of Dwarka? What if he humiliates me for my conditions? My heart will break in million pieces. I must leave. I must leave.
Sudama,
Krishna, did your daughter not just utter the name of a missus like me?
come here, my friend. This feels like you played me.
I am ashamed to meet your eyes even. Look, my conditions I'm in.
Life is not always fair, Sudama. The present state does not define who you are. The present state does not define who you are. Come sit down and have your meal, please.
Oh no, Krishna, what I doing? This is sinful. A great king like you shouldn't touch my feet. Let's wash it.
Oh, you fool. I see no great kings here. All I see is a friend welcoming a friend.
Battlefield of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna played one of his last leelas. Arjun, the warrior prince, felt helpless in the midst of the war when he saw his grandfather, his uncle, his guru, and his cousins on the other side of the war.
Oh Krishna, there is a battle bitter in outcoming that is running in my mind right now. My throat is dry and my hands are trembling. Of what use will be a kingdom won by killing my own loved ones? The brothers I played with, the teachers who taught me skills I should use now. Uncles, nurtured me. Oh, what misery.
Oh, Arjuna, fear does not look good on a brave warrior like you. Do not forget your dharma, your duty which is your supreme calling. In life, no one is your friend or foe. Everyone is a mere player in this play, lost in the webs of illusions. Thus the wise limits neither for the dead nor for the living.
My lord, I find no strength in me. My mind defies all logic at this crucial time. All it wants is to step back and run away to the unknown horizons of nowhere. Perhaps do the greater deed of seeking salvation and live a hermit life.
And give up your duty of being a warrior? Arjuna, you cannot deceive me or yourself. You must fight now, for this is your dharma. This is your supreme calling.
But Lord, will killing be the greatest sin a devotee of yours can commit?
Arjuna, it is fair to kill those who are aligned with the forces of unrighteousness and falsehood. In this life, Arjuna, when injustice is strangling your throat like a vicious snake, you must decide to kill it. Come, take refuge in me, and fight you must.
Oh Almighty, my strength returns. I am ready to pick up this Gandhi's bow, and I am ready for this battle for the establishment of Dharma, justice.
The beginning of your journey may not always be fair, but that doesn't define who you are. It's the rest of the story. There's joy and there's sorrow. No sunshine without rain. The essence of love is everywhere, and only after realizing this, ecstasy follows. Pain and grief of separation are a part of life, but grief is love in disguise. Ignorance is the reason of misfortune, and dishonor is worse than death. Friendships and bonds are blessings in disguise. Only humbleness is the virtue of a real man. Seeking refuge in God is the way out. I am the charioteer of these whose intentions and actions are directed towards the truth. So this was it. This was my Leela. Leela in English? A play. So what is life if not a Leela? Just a mere play in the greater grandeur of things. Thank you.
I hope all the participants are here. Okay, going from third place, we have English department. Okay, we have now the second and the first place. Can you guess? All right. The second place we have